Okay guys, this is going to be a very special video today. As you can probably tell by the title, I'm doing my first game review, but I will not be just reviewing one game, not two games, but actually 3 games. So sit back, relax, this video is about to get a little bit magical, a little bit mystical. Sorry if that's stealing a reference or a phrase from the flick pick, but it really will. So get comfortable and let's begin. So as you can tell by the title, I'll be reviewing the Nathan Drake collection, which just released last fall, and I gotta say it was a great deal. Anyways, the Uncharted games tell the story of an explorer named Nathan Drake searching for treasures, ancient cities, with his good pal Sully and his always trusty girl Elena. So with Uncharted 4 slated to come out this spring, I decided to take a look back at the first 3 games and review the predecessors before I get a crack at Uncharted 4. So the first game starts off with you being thrusted into Nathan Drake's story as he is on the hunt for El Dorado, which is this ancient treasure, and basically my thought on this game is that it felt very boxed in, and what I mean by that is game mechanics, story, combat, everything felt very watered down and was not as good as I thought it could be. And yeah, like I said, the story basically follows Nathan on the hunt for El Dorado, but some evil people are trying to get in his way, and you'll see this as a reoccurring theme throughout the games. However, my biggest problem with this game is you could see every twist and turn coming. It was a very conventional story. However, like I said, I could see something special in this game, and for that reason, I'll give Drake's Fortune a 6 out of 10. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves is a massive step up from the first game in my opinion, and a lot of people consider this to be the best in the series, and I can really understand why. This game feels the same, but also different at the same time, and what I mean by that is the button layout and everything is the same as the first. However, the player camera, the way it moves, twists, and turns as you were climbing up these walls and such, is really intricate, and I love that part. Like, it really goes to show in the first mission where you wake up in this train car on the side of the mountain, and you were trying to survive for your life, and for that very cinematic experience as your first mission just really gets you really involved in this game, and just everything felt like a huge step up. I mean, the story itself, rather than Nathan searching for an ancient treasure, he is searching for an ancient city, and there are some evil guys getting in the way, but I enjoyed the storytelling. Like I said, you wake up in this train car, you don't know what the hell is going on, and you just made it out very luckily by the skin of your teeth. And the story is told through flashbacks of how you got to this moment, and I really enjoyed that level of intricacy. And even though this game may not be the best looking, even with it being a remastered edition, there are some very cinematic experiences that are really jaw-dropping, and there is so much to love about this game. But I do still have a few problems. Like I said, the combat could have been a little bit fixed upon, as well as this like Yeti stuff rather than like these I wouldn't say supernatural beings in the first, but like if you ever seen Hills of Eyes, never mind, it's just like this weird factor that plays in the middle of both games that I don't really like with monsters, I guess you could say. But that's a minor problem. But overall, this is probably the best game in the series. I agree with most of the fans. So Uncharted 2 Among Thieves gets an 8.5 out of 10. Well, how does the third game in a series live up to the hype after the predecessor that is widely viewed as the best in the series? Well, Uncharted Drake's Deception is good, but just not as good as Among Thieves. Yes, the player camera is even more tactical, and the combat is actually stepped up. I just feel like this game suffered from massive story flaws, and I'll touch on that in a minute. So basically, Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception finds us with Nathan and the crew in the search for an ancient city in the desert, a Atlantis of the Sands, if you will. And there are, of course, enemies that are trying to stop you from finding it. Like I said, it's a reoccurring theme. However, my major flaw comes with just this build up to something bad that is going to happen. The story thrusts you into these flashbacks of Nathan as a kid, and it really sets this game up like something bad is going to happen. One of the main characters may not make it out, and when that time comes, well, the death I felt like was not handled properly, and then all of a sudden it was a fake out death, and that was really what grinded my gears. I hate when studios, movies, games, etc. do these fake out deaths where they're gonna kill somebody and then they magically come back to life with a half-assed explanation. Nothing pisses me off more, especially when I've been committed to these characters for like 2 games here. I want somebody to die. I know that sounds evil, but I want to feel emotions. I want to be like, damn, that was so epic. But that never got to it, and when they tried, they faked it out, and that kind of really pissed me off. But another flaw that I did have was the main centerpiece of the marketing. I get that this game is over 5 years old, but when your major marketing centerpiece for this game takes place about 3/4 of the way through, yes, I do have a big problem with it. And I know some people may not view it as a flaw, but for me, it really was. As well as I felt like Uncharted 2 Among Thieves had a little bit more adventure and iconic cities, iconic places that they traveled to. But again, this may just have to be me to like sit on it a bit, let it age, I guess, and I'll go from there. But as of right now, I just feel like Uncharted 2 was a little bit more iconic. But these are 3 very good games, and the third one really lived up to the hype that it had built. So Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception gets an 8 out of 10. Okay guys, this has been my review of the Uncharted trilogy, this game, the Nathan Drake collection. I highly recommend purchasing it if you have not played the Uncharted games like I have, as this is my first time owning a PlayStation, so I really did enjoy playing these games, and I highly recommend it, as it is a very good deal. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my first video game review, and if you did, please smack that like button. As always, share it to your friends, and subscribe for more awesome reviews. I know I did not get in depth as much as I should have with these games, but I had to review 3 games very fast, so I just kind of brushed over everything, and I thought I did a decent job. If you didn't, leave a comment down below, and yeah, so there will definitely be more game reviews coming, as I'm somewhat of a gamer, so look out for those. And yeah, so my next movie review will be of Spotlight right here. Get ready for that. That'll be my next video, so yeah. And that's about it, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, just smack that like button. I already said that. God, I'm repeating everything. See you guys. Peace.